it's straight out of the smoke and he avoids the flash. Carrigan sets Rain up. Doesn't convert.
Very lucky to get away there. Took so much damage electronic. Now he just needs to keep the name on the board.
And he knows there's no open play. He has a good feeling, I think. So they are using this to search outside. I like this call. Again, great, excellent mid-round calling.
And right now, NaVi are boxed, right? Like, this is where we traditionally talk about them having to push for the lobby space here. And Rops isn't even home to hold this. So if they go searching for that isolated frag, they won't find anything.
Okay. 2 guys committed to the B side here. Brookie finds one.
Yeah. Now
he is sweating on this A side right now.
Yeah, he just knows that at some point, chaos is about to arrive on his site.
He at least knows Perfecto has a good idea of, like, lobby. But they can come main and heaven. Mollying hurt. Is he going to get a flash from his teammates? It's coming, it's coming, it's coming.
Still alive, still kicking, but turned around and executed upon. And that was it, really. NaVi just feeling completely powerless to defend this site.
It's a great response from FaZe, right? Just in terms of this entire map so far. This is exactly what they need to do because we just level the playing field now. Map 1, you can actually forget about it. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter how that map went down, especially considering the type of calls that they're making now and the shots that they're hitting.
Yeah.
Right? Individuals are showing that they are here in the server, whereas Ancient, that was a question mark. And for NaVi, well, we know their individuals were performing well. Now it's just they're getting outmaneuvered. They're getting called rings around, and that's the problem.
They did some of the right things here, like Electronic was low HP, he was forced back passively on B. Bit was still maintaining control over ramp, but what they then did was when they lost the under heaven control was Perfecto was searching into lobby, so at least cleared that area of the map, but FaZe with their protocols doing things right. Mollying Squeaky Door, mollying Hot from the other side of the freaking map, you know, like from heaven and from mini, and then flashing under heaven for Carrigan to peek out on, and yeah, Nipple, I mean, he committed to the gate fight, but that flash signals that you are trying to support a heaven player, so...
It actually helped him looking in towards main.
Yes.
He turned away from the flash, so at least it wasn't widescreen death right there.
You got to see how owned he got, at the bare minimum.
FaZe can call anything now.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters.
Well, that's fun. For Rain, look at this already. Burnt down to 20 HP, and Perfecto has a nice start.
Not everything.
Maybe it does matter. Yeah, but 12-3 sounds a whole lot better than 10-5.
Oh, I think this is another one. It doesn't get better than that. I swear, that angle, I always see it just looks so comfortable. A hard clear for them.
And get away.
Now get out of there.
Yes.
Yep.
I mean, the position is really good, but it's also something that gets flashed quite a lot in modern days, you know, from a distance where you can't hear the pin.
And the way a lot of teams clear it is they actually jump up on the box and clear from the elevation so they can have multiple peeking it there. Carrigan just kind of stepped out into his demise.
But people are good at baiting and supporting the guy as well. Like, oftentimes he's not left alone. They're like...
You have someone like Credit Card, and by that point you're not
so people are like, they cannot completely just like ignore it, you know? And he also knows the flash is often coming, and, you know, it's always part of... Do you make the sound cues? Do you not waste, but do you...
Consider
prioritize
do you citizen for that or for something else, you know?
And that's the decision making at this highest level. And it's really hard for us to convey just how many choices go into a single position here, considering how many different scenarios and mid-round choices and everything you see going on across the map. And then you're catching players after they've died, right? So you don't even know how you found yourself in this situation. As Rops looking for more, the flash, he's blind behind the vent, tucks away, Twist is here.
Simple on timing. When he has some good contact, he's going to go through the main smoke.
That's bullying right there.
Just suppressed by one. Simple does impress 4-1, but it's still 1 or 2! That is so crazy! He doesn't let go of the trigger!
That's fucking insane.
From one side of the screen to the other!
That deserves 3 F-bombs in 15 seconds. I'm sorry, but that was really good spray control.
Yeah, it's all right. We'll send you your fine.
He's a player. He doesn't get any. Only for us. No red or yellow cards here. But if they didn't win this round...
a headshot angle as well.
Yeah, okay. I don't think Carrigan can quite believe it either. Yeah, right.
It was just his head. Dead. Yeah, that's...
He tried to make the rep signature play, and he got tagged trying to jump out of the door and got penalized on the movement speed, and therefore he burned more. They heard the burning flesh and killed him.
Yeah, very nasty death. No fun. A little bit of fun for NaVi fans in that previous round, and that 10-5 half is certainly still attainable.
Ooh, he's made some moves. Here again. They're going to take
Electronic
some
doesn't
contact
know.
onto Secret.
Yeah,
He's pinned. Good
trapped.
smoke.
Smoke to get himself out of trouble.
It's actually all right. Brokey does just want to wait here while Karrigan works. They just need to chill, cool their beans. Karrigan's going to kill Bit here. Oh, maybe not.
They should still split B then. He gets this kill. Simple is alone on B with an AWP.
He doesn't know.
He's telling them to be ready to react Secret. They should wait. Now he should run and make Simple scared of him. This is good.
Simple's looking. Confirmation from Karrigan.
Nice jiggle.
Gets the information safely. Desperate to keep Simple. Oh, trying to keep him busy, but he loses his life. A 2-man advantage for NaVi. They can get this 5 rounds. And the close of the double.
I think something like smoking out here from one of the doors and making it a little bit crazy for Simple to watch everything, shoot the windows, smoke out. Probably the best chance.
Yeah, but already Electronic has made his way down as well, so Simple will have some support if they do try and cross.
Throwing the ult combo for ramp.
And it's working wonders for Simple. This 5th round, just a single click. Oh, great shot, Brokey down. And it is 10-5. Map 2, a solid half, and Malta happy with that one. As are we. I hope you are too, because we'll be RB.
Keeping it moving, don't switch up my code. Life full of circles, we out the A4.
Making magic when they need it most. The first map, that's just ancient history because we find ourselves on Nuke and FaZe back to their winning ways. 10 on a T side. It's going to be certainly a high bar set for NaVi and not impossible, but that 3rd map does loom. We may get to go the distance for this one. We're all very excited to see who is going to join Cloud9 in the grand finals of EPL Season 17. I say we, I'm not alone, fortunately. They call me Machine, but we've got Chatty B, Spun J, and of course Cadian hanging out here to bring you all of the ones and zeros.
Could be a vent dive. What are they gonna do?
When there's a HE in play, you see that door blown off.
And they're gonna smoke gate, molly top hut, and flash and run in.
All right.
Let's fucking go.
Let's see.
Simple searching the door first and foremost with this P250. Not expected.
Gets his jewel, but Karrigan gets away. Brokey jumps into the site to support his leader. And from behind, Karrigan the first to fall. It's NPL! A beautiful double to put this pistol on a silver platter.
This is the comeback story right here. Right, and this is NaVi trying to get things done in 2 to set themselves up against Cloud9 in the final. Rain and Twist, they want to go for a round like this. And Rain, well, he's found himself in a position where he may have had to find his way out. Simple on the flank, 17 kills and counting. Can he make it a couple more? And that's the pistol in the back.
He's known for knifing. He's known for knifing. I'll say that, but he's not going to get twisty. And how does he know?
Just as we were questioning, hey, God, how does he know? All right, well, Twist has gone too. Simple with the 6th sense right there, and that is going to be now just a 4-round game. This is the thing, right? People will question, Simple start of the year, pretty rough. What's he doing? Simple's done. He's past his prime. He's past his peak. He's not making the plays anymore. In the last couple of maps that we've seen him play, it's like, we remember who Simple is, and so does he.
It's like that Anubis pistol, Cadian, you know? You come in, you hit like, what was it, double,
he got
triple?
3 kills. He got 3 kills in middle.
And he's like, right, lads, job done. And then Simple's like, no, it's not. Bang,
yeah, and they were
bang,
like
bang.
nasty and calm, and I'm like,
They were
oh yeah, we're on to a
beautiful.
great start here.
Then the next round, you open up with another Deagle kill in mid to open things up.
And that's pretty much all we remember from that. Okay.
Blacked out after that, yeah.
It was a blur.
Oh, this, okay. Double boost. Haven't seen this one.
Take notes.
Well,
Yeah,
this is
take
the
notes,
this is the classic esports double down that you're seeing right here, Cadian.
yeah.
So everyone's classic, everyone's favorite.
Yes.
If it didn't work the first time,
Do it again.
do it again harder.
And bring more bodies here, as we do have 4 SMGs in play and only 1 rifle. I'm always curious about this and how teams run this.
I mean, they haven't smoked outside, right? So they haven't created the opportunity of like going secret, of like splitting under heaven and stuff like this. They're just raw committed to executing hard on A, knowing that the CTs is light on utility. This is the last piece of like blocking utility, you know, Twist with the HE somewhere on the freaking map, I don't know, but they're gonna like smoke and molly and flash everything, and it's just gonna be a brawl.
Well,
So
here he is,
it's
mate.
Mac 10s. It's 4 SMGs running at you, and you just have to hit the first shot. You may not even get one. Where did Karrigan's health just go? And here comes Electronic. Smoke still up, and that's the Mac 10 we were talking about. Now, Twist did get his deagle in the feed. He found MPL, and the NaVi just...
They made a nasty twist. They used Secret off like the theory that they knew it was not a possibility.
And look at the time, though.
Yeah, so they're still in yard, but they've got 25 seconds, and this is the kill. This is the kill! Twist has delivered a second. What is going on now? NaVi can fumble here.
This is a kill.
This is a freebie. Rops was there from the start of the round, and now Simple's going to try and get the bomb down, but this is going to be a hard one.
It is possible. It's more than just possible.
Look at his utility. Oh, he could have stopped them if he could just get around in time. Simple lets it go. Bit, 1 versus 2 now. Was 3, still has nades. 4 days, flash, double peeking, still needs to find the double kill, playing with the doors, playing with his food. What is going on here? It will be FaZe's round.
Oh, and all the hustle and bustle, I think he thought the bomb was getting sat right there. The fact they kept slamming it in his face, he kept closing it as well. Nobody wanted to take a peek on through, but then Bit realized maybe they're defusing right in front of my face right there. That was awkward, and a round that didn't feel like it had to go that way. And this was why I asked the question about having 4 SMGs, right? Yeah. So is there normally a discussion in your team? It's like, hey, we're going to the second round. We should have like 2 rifles and 3 SMGs.
If you want to commit to the A execute, jumping around like on grenades, sure. But like... Gotta respect Electronic for trying, but like Mac 10 from heaven towards CT.
And he's
full
spammed. He didn't even like try and tap and
but
get
do some jiggy peeks, and then okay, I got the information. We can commit to Secret. He's gonna flank ramp, split B. Excellent decision. He would have seen the guy on boost while his teammate came from radio. Would have been excellent. But
it just seems all odd to me because MPO was the hub player who's to sell a fake on towards A, and he was the only one with a Galil.
Yeah.
So it was all a little bit disjointed there from NaVi. That was an opportunity to get themselves back in.
Karrigan on that hurt, he's going to try and hide himself, extinguish with the smoke preemptively, and Twist already onto MPL, so a real opportunity for Karrigan to get one. None.
Oh, he's on floor with an off.
Broky's dead! He missed his chance! A window closes, but another opens. It's Rops who gets them back into a leading way.
10 bullets.
Oh yeah, and he's used most of them already! Oh, he had enough for Rops, but Rain immediate on the trade does manage to get and extend FaZe's lead, recovers the AWP as well.
Do you buy again?
I think that's not
a one-on-one.
I think they should. I think they should. They will buy. They will buy. One thing I will say though is I tried this against FaZe numerous of different times. When you execute A, look how fast they are 5A. I tried it so many times. You're like, oh yeah, trade, yeah, 3-on-3. Okay, someone through the mini smoke, someone out heaven, down to floor.
Wow.
Drops quick up through the vents, you know.
He was mollied, flashed, and still got a kill. Brownie points to Twist, and you can see the relief on Karrigan's face.
Oh, the dismay on Simples right there. They've had opportunities in these last 2.
I mean, you can tell he was watching Brokey, right? You could just tell the relief after finding that 2v1 in a 1v1.
This is the NaVi 101 though. Like, okay, you don't buy, but you give an AK to the best player in the world, and anything can happen, you know?
Yeah, you just have to set him up, right? A very forward position. Brokey to set him up for success. So Rain close. Oh, Simple.
Clearing close.
Oh, got both! He's doing it on his own. The only rifle. What ready for Rops, though?
Why would you expect a third?
Yeah. I mean, you talk about having 5 on the A site, but never mind 3 on yard immediately.
Yeah.
But that's exactly what Kaden was talking about when we were talking about the aggressive position that Simple used, which was the same one Rain just found himself in before, right? There'd be support. And Simple knew that. The penny dropped. He took Brokey out. He's like, well, Rain has to be around here somewhere. Why would he be overextending around this smoke if he wasn't supporting someone?
Exactly.
Well, MPO, you'd love this, wouldn't you? Will they let you have it? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Hi, I'm Twists. Oh, I will let you plant. Look at that. Twist is going to give them the extra money. That actually helps them out a lot here, but it's a huge gap now. 7-round lead for FaZe after this defuse comes through.
And that's always the hard part, you know? Helping your teammate, drawing their attention, being a presence, but not like... Because, like you said, it's a bit obvious there, huh? You're standing in the middle of everything and outside. Surely you have someone helping you.
That's why Rops is actually coming in clutch here massively, because that is the last thing they'd expect, especially that's the ramp player, right? I know that he's the early one to rotate, but they're expecting that move. Rops isn't there if they're not ready for that type of a play. So they fortified, that's likely Karrigan with the call, hey boys, let's lock down yard. We can give him a bit more ramp space, we can give him a bit more top space, but let's just lock down yard.
But this is also the reason though that I love like Counter-Strike, you know? Simple goes out, 2 crazy kills, instantly Robs back, 2, you know, it's just excellent players on this server making plays happen.
And they will continue. FaZe are 3 away from taking us the distance. That's an aggressive flash.
Oh, he missed it. And he knows. He actually realizes.
that was a bad flash. I'm not going to commit. He even poked his barrel out. Like, I think Simple was looking away as it happened, but there was just a little bit of Robs poking out of the smoke.
Simple doesn't look happy at the moment here.
No, he doesn't.
And I understand why. He's 8 kills higher than anyone else in his team, but he is going to have to keep these cool if they want to win this. Flash forward, baits Robs into the turn. Massive and Simple. Looking like a marauder right now. Just wants to get it done on his own.
Yeah, I mean, he has the capacity to. He's one of those players that sometimes, when someone gets mad at you, feels like they have to do it on their own. They can't. Yeah. But Simple kind of can.
I have a weird kind of theory. Do you think Source 2 kind of lit a fire under Simple's ass again?
Oh, I'm sure it probably got him feeling like there was a lot more to learn and do. You know?
Right?
I can't imagine what it's like to feel like, you've completed Counter-Strike to some extent.
It's not a bad theory.
Now, at a disadvantage.
That was down, raging.
Yeah, table tennis is heating up over there.
And this is a good A-split.
Could be interesting. Carrigan, he needs one hit. It's money more
what?
than that. Yeah, I'm not sure. Straight
From
through the
outside,
smoke.
timing.
And he's so screwed, so dead. Clean one from NaVi here.
And this is something that people has been like super good at. Like, this is something that didn't happen at all like 2 years ago. But like this, executing A, controlled, slowly, smoking gate, mollying CT vent, floor, flashes on timing, peeking, not just like running headlessly out. And then what they do is they have one guy like creeping around outside. So if you're like running in to help the A players, or if you're like spamming the main mini smoke, I don't know what you guys gate mini smoke.
Yeah.
Like Bit just finds a perfect time and he gets this kill. The smoke is about to fade. He's helping to execute, clearing angles from this position as well.
But this, what you're pointing out here, Cadian, is like everything is more segmented now, which means the theory is also more segmented. Like the set pieces that you'd run is with the pathings that we talk about back in the day, right? When I first came over to this side of things. That's when we would interview. Remember how we interview like JW and Flusher, guys who have been doing this the entire time. We'd say, yeah, you've been playing Counter-Strike since the very beginning. You won the first major. What's changed now? And they're like, oh, nothing. What Cadian just has brought up here is exactly what has changed, is the fact that the game has been broken down to these little details in each little box. Like, you have options as the player backside or the squeaky player, and then you extrapolate that to a round and a split and an understand. It's so much more detail.
Yeah.
It is insane.
And it's because of the human nature of Counter-Strike. Someone does something cool and they learn from it. And you keep evaluating from every individual, making these individual discoveries, and it just, the knowledge base expands and expands endlessly.
And that's the online era, right? That's the online era that accelerated all of this.
Oh, yeah.
Right? It was obviously a horrible time, and most of us don't want to remember it at all, but it accelerated Counter-Strike.
It put Counter-Strike innovation on steroids. Like, it was just
trophy-wise, I'm not complaining from that, on that period. A bit more dry in the LAN era, but we're
yeah,
fine.
not bad in the clutch department either, actually.
No, that's true. Oh, and here, executing again.
All right. Let's see if FaZe
have
they got a better counter to that.
Oh, did he see him?
He did. I mean, Carrigan.
Yes, he's spamming
spotted him. Still doesn't finish his meal. Really awkward for FaZe, as they do start to fall apart. They have to hold on to what they've got. An AK might be available if Rain could have finished off onto a Bit, but Bit comes hunting, and he gets them both. That looks too good.
We have a game.
I think we have more than a game here. NaVi now going to be up to A. They really want to retain this AWP here on Brokey, but he might get found considering there's 5 alive for NaVi. They will send at least 1 or 2 having a little bit of a look. They removed that. Well, they know where it is now. Everyone's going to spring into action here.
Okay, I'm going to make a prediction. I'm expecting NaVi to make this one strategy that I'll break down where Brokey is saving. And it is what you guys call the L smokes.
Yep.
They throw these. They are 2 guys outside. Bit and Electronic, sometimes 2 down, sometimes 1 down and 1 on silo. What they're then going to do is Perfecto is going to be in Squeaky. He's going to bounce a flash into main through the door smoke. He's going to molly CT vent. Simple is going to be on top of the roof, throwing the default combo to floor, molly, flash, flash. NPL is going to be ready to go out of hot. And 2 guys mini, 1 Squeaky, 1 hot, and Simple on the roof throwing the grenades and like splitting it.
Coming in late wherever he feels.
They love this strat. They've done it so much. Down, in love with it, copying it, making us do it, preparing for them yesterday. We saw, it's still in the arsenal. They're still doing this a lot.
Do you expect this now or in the next gun round?
Next gun round, maybe.
Okay.
Or, I mean, at some point when like game gets tight, it's a comfort strategy for sure. So
I think a lot of teams must have those kind of
go-tos. Yeah.
They do. Many, That's why also people bring back the old strats. I don't know if you remember the Astralis overpass short strat with like running in with the flashes. Then there was a time, everybody knows about it, we're going to stop doing it. And then at time, this is a boost. Never seen before.
Yeah, and it does get the
Oh, this is
double
shady.
from
This is shady. He
Rob.
doesn't know.
He doesn't know as Rob gets the what? That is insane! Nothing but a USP, and he takes down NaVi.
4 in that round from Rob.
How did they not know? The bait, the switch. He can't believe it himself.
And that smile. That one says it all. 14-8 right now, just as the game was starting to get back in action. And look at the timeout. Of course, NaVi need a breather. Raban can't quite believe it either.
Can we see that one again? Now, let's not forget, Brokey had an AWP.
He died
goes
first.
down first. The rest had USPs.
He was the bait.
And after tapping so perfectly into the first, he gets away with another. Look at this. One, reloading, taking my time, a second, and this one. Shooting back, no problem. Rops with a 4K on the USP, and he's popping off at the end of the row. He can't quite believe what he just did.
Did you see what he was screaming? What the F, I think.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, we thought the game was about to be back on. Maybe this one's done and dusted. Mirage up next if we need it, and I feel like we're sailing there swiftly.
Well, Rops has just turned the ship a 90-degree turn. He's going straight back to port. He wants that third map. And he wants it now. Oh, hold on. Quick down the vent with no cover. And a moving cheeky headshot wallbang. Of course, yes.
Everyone's favorite.
Everyone's favorite frag. More of that. As Electronic has awareness, but no frag. Good from Brokey. Advancing. There's too many targets on his screen. Bit just indecision.
Can't even blame him.
This map's done. That round just shattered NaVi's mental.
110%.
If we thought Simple's face was looking a little bit sour before, look, I can only imagine now. And going into this timeout, they're going to need it in a big way here, NaVi. Take a breath. The Simple will take down Rain.
Dinked him, though. MPL's kind of just going to have to be the support here.
What a round that was.
I'm just... You don't... Rops has, in 2 days or 2 games, done impossible things.
The USP, yeah, exactly.
The USP
that
impossible.
Inferno clutch.
And the Inferno clutch, never supposed to happen.
No.
Like, just categorically
Something falls
impossible.
when they go to sleep at night. They're just replaying that round in their head. They can't believe it.
I mean, that is like a occupational hazard of being a Counter-Strike player. You are going to have some rounds where you just can't forget them. You're desperately trying to just remove them from your memory, but you just can't. Yeah, I bet.
Let's not talk about Hunter on Nuke, Grand Final, Katowice, 12-12 or something. Nightmares.
That was such a shaky map as well. I remember that one.
Simple, 1 on 3.
He's dead. Which secures it. I feel like, there might be some magic at play when Rops is hitting shots like that and getting FaZe straight back into their winning ways. You know, it's funny, up until that point, up until that round, we were talking about game on. You know, games back on, even after a 10-5 T-round haul from FaZe Clan. It felt like there was definitely enough from NaVi on their attack.
I will say about my prediction about the strategy being used, I was expecting more rounds to be in play, right? I was not expecting it to lose to 3 USPs. And
Simple 7-0 in opening duels.
Sheesh. Well, he's not going for one this time as he sets up for the util, and aggression from Rain does just chip away. That's Bit catching a ding. Electronic wants to take the Tech-9 onto the mini roof. And it's actually Rain going for this
I mean,
top
they're
warehouse.
setting up kind of like it could have been something like that, but let's see. They have full outside information, right? So
it could be the round.
They used 3 smokes. I mean, it's looking like it's round, but let's see.
Nah, they're dropping back from yard. I guess that's because of the Tech-9s. They don't want to brave that fight, right? So they're tweaking it a bit.
They were trying to get outside, but Rain was like in front of the utility, ruining the momentum. And this is exactly what I talked about, the jiggling here. So he's going to throw Nate through the window, Simple. Kerrigan is going to molly here, and it is difficult to beat the timing of this.
They have 3 towards top here, because Brokey's up towards heaven as well.
Let's see how quickly.
And usually when you get blocked, what do? You turn around and run ramp or down the vents or something. Let's see. Yeah, execute. Counter molly hurts.
Twist is forward this time, and Kerrigan delivers a double. Easy as that for the finish. FaZe walking it across the line. Style points for Twist. He's up to 25. The individual shining bright as FaZe force a third. This semi-final not done. We still need a grand finalist. And to lock him in requires all three. We'll see you on Mirage.